Hey guys,
Hi.
we are live. Hello everyone. Hello Jesse Kuiper. Hello Simple Things. Hello Karen. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We're just hanging out tonight. We're doing a little Voxx Social. We want to hang out with you. You to ask us questions, talk about Eurovision 2020. So make sure you put your comments in the live chat, and we will answer them as honestly as we can. Make sure they're not too risky. But hey, Laura, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I love your little headset. You look like you're about to do a dance routine.
Yeah, I am.
I love it. And how you doing, Clara?
I'm good. It's been snowing the whole day, so I've had some nice stay at home day.
Well, let's say hello to we've got a Voice React in the house. Hey, Voice. We've got Karen. We've got Simple Things. We've got Jesse Kuiper. Guys, are you looking? Oh no, sorry. We've got Twan as well. Hey, Twan. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Twan.
We've got Sarah O. Halloran. We've got Rye Bailey. We've got Casper. I love that. Casper. Your friendly ghost. Let us know. Guys, ask us questions. We're all yours tonight, so you can ask us what you like. We also want to know what your favourite songs are so far. I think we've got like 15 songs now, 14.
Yeah, something like that. Yes. Eurovision made a video today with a recap of all the songs that have been out already, and it's a good refresher.
Well, P. Fukanan, hello to you. Thank you for joining. Have we heard the leaked UK entry? Well, I haven't because I'm being very well paved. I'm not. I'm going to wait until tomorrow. I don't like hearing all these leaked songs until we've got something confirmed. What do you think of it, P. Fukanan? Laura, have you heard it?
I have not heard it. I didn't even know it was leaked.
Oh, so well behaved. Guys, we haven't heard it. Tell us about it, P. Fukanan. Is it good? Is it bad? Who is it? I've heard John Newman's name has been rumoured, so it'd be interesting to see who it is.
Who is James or John Newman? I've never heard of him, but that's because I'm not from the UK.
Yeah, I'll be totally honest. I am from the UK, and I didn't think I'd ever heard of him either. So I did have to do a YouTube search, and he did that song. I can't remember how it goes now. Something about love.
All you need is love. I know he didn't do that.
No.
Love Me Again?
No, now.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. It's partly to that song. I remember.
He's the rumor, but he's only. You know what the UK is like every year, guys, with rumors. The amount of names that get thrown out there. We've got this. We've got this reveal tomorrow morning, which I can't wait for. So I think it's between 9 and 10 on Radio 1 and Radio 2 in the UK. They've teased us. I said to you, Clara, they're doing like Spain style teasing. Give us like this little video clip, snow, and walking.
Yeah. Spain is.
We will see. Hey, Jesse Kuiper, you want to know favourite song?
My dad's watching.
Is your dad watching?
Yes, he just sent a screenshot. Let me see. Of us talking. Hola, papi.
Mr. Clara, you need to go into the live chat and we can talk to you. Everyone else, Clara's dad. Laura, what songs stand out for you so far?
My absolute favourite by a country mile is Lithuania.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I love it so much. I think it's got a little bit of everything that makes Eurovision songs good. It's got, it's just that little bit odd enough to make it different, but not so kind of out there bonkers that it gets seen as like gimmicky or, like a sort of the crazy entry. I think it's really catchy. I think once you've seen it once, you will not forget having seen it. It is my current absolute fave.
I knew you would love that song.
Did you?
Such a Laura type song. I mean, it's number one in the betting odds at the moment. Good. So at the moment, Lithuania is favourite win.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, like he has such a charisma when he sings, and the choreography is what you're saying. It's strange, but it's elegant enough, and like the guy has some serious move with the neck. I don't even know if I can do that whole combination of hands, neck, shoulders.
Well, guys, if you haven't seen it, you have to go onto our YouTube channel and look for a video called "The Roop is on fire," because there's like a little mashup that you might like. It's quite funny, so make sure you go and watch that. Clara, what's your fave?
My fave, it's a battle between Italy and Lithuania, because Italy is so elegant, the vocals are so amazing. It's such a hard song to sing and to pour so much emotion. And I don't know, it's just like Italian elegance. And like the lyrics, the text, the meaning is so beautiful. But then I love Lithuania because it's like the fun party side, like don't take it serious, don't take life serious, but do, but don't. So yeah.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have. Oh, I can never ever choose. I'll just tell you the ones that I love. So I love Italy. Lithuania just makes me so happy to watch. And you literally can't watch that song without joining in. Love Ukraine, that they're sending something very, very traditional. I said that song reminded me of Belgium. I think, was it 2002? Santa Me. It's kind of like a similar vibe to me, but her voice sounds amazing. So really interesting to see how that one does. Who else have we had? We've had Poland.
Just as you said, Lithuania is a very me song. Ukraine is a very you song.
Actually, yeah.
I would have known you loved that one. That is so you.
With the traditional elements and like mixed with modern music.
Yeah.
Oh, you know how much I love traditional Eurovision songs. Oh God, there's so many of you here. We've got Jake Mason in the house. Hello to you. We've got Jeffrey. We've got Shefka Kelleter. You get a kiss. Mwah. How are you?
I do a little teeny tiny shout out to my best friend who was signed in.
Oh, hello, Laura. What's his or her name?
Her name is Hannah Dads. Hi, Hannah Dads.
Hey, Hannah. Thank you for joining us. Rye Bailey, you think the leaked song is supposedly meant to be the UK song? We have no idea whether it is boring. Oh, controversial. We've got Alitea in the house. Hello. You hope Romania will win Eurovision. Asper is telling us. Oh, apparently it's James Newman, not John Newman. And all right, so it's John Newman's brother. Well, I don't know his brother actually. There's so many comments in here. I'm trying to go through them. P4 Canan apparently Czech radio leaked UK song. That's interesting. Here we've got Ivars Mattisons. I think you're telling us. Are you from Latvia? Or is Latvia your favourite?
Both.
Mantatina.
That was a very Latin name.
Hello to I'm going to try this. Vitautas Rupainis from Lithuania. We've just been talking about your song this year. It's amazing to see Lithuanian public getting behind the song. I don't think I've ever, it seems like there's more like Lithuanian Eurovision fans this year than there are people in Lithuania. It's amazing to see the support for your song. Hello to Emily Freeman as well. You're back after a load of work. UK tomorrow. You're nervous and excited. Oh God! Well, think how me and Laura feel. We're very nervous. I've got. Oh,
I'm always nervous.
No, guys, I'm not, because I know what Spain will look like, and it's not good.
I'm feeling optimistic. Let's have a look. Jeffrey, so you're saying Romania will be your number one with any of her songs. So let's talk about Roxanne from Romania, because obviously we got the 5 songs, about a week ago? Now, I've only heard short clips. There was a couple in there that really stood out for me. One was called Alcohol You, and the other one was Cherry Red. So Alcohol You seemed like a very, what I can remember, like a ballad, but a contemporary. Her voice sounded amazing. On the clip that I saw. And Clara, Cherry Red is like a bit more of a pop.
If I'm honest, I haven't heard any Romanian songs, but someone is mentioning Tifucan, and I think he says that there's Malaga, Costa del Sol mentions, like from Spain, so I'll definitely, as soon as I finish, go and check it.
You have to, because the clip sounded really good. Hello to Morton V. Thank you for joining us. For Canan, Clara, what do you make of them? Oh, you just answered.
Yeah.
Sarah O'Halloran, you can't wait for the UK. Harrins, you're saying Alcohol You is amazing, beautiful ballad. Guys, keep telling us your Alethea, thank you so much. We love you. Mwah. I think we're all sending kisses. We're all sending kisses back. Laura, I think this might be your friend. Don't say my full name.
Sorry, too late now.
It's too late.
Alethea, you love Romania and Ukraine. Oh, Ukraine, love Ukraine.
Dear Andy, oh, that was cute.
Jessie Kuiper, yours is Belgium. Let's talk about Belgium because we had that song 2 weeks ago now, I think.
Yes.
Hooverphonic with Release Me. What are your thoughts, girls?
You want to go first, Laura?
It's not one I know that well, if I'm honest.
Okay, I think it's very elegant. I think it calls for like a classical staging with like the violins, the orchestra. She's a very elegant performer. The song is very emotional. I don't know. I like the overall concept.
It's I have to say about her voice first of all, because her voice is just stunning. I mean, we knew that when they were selected. I've seen like some negativity about this song, and it surprises me because Belgium always come with something a little bit different. I've heard some people saying, "Oh, you know, it's like Senec 2 years ago, we didn't qualify with that," but I think this brings something slightly different. Yes, it's very kind of James Bond theme tune.
Yeah.
Actually, if you listen to it, it's actually a really stunningly produced track, and the instrumentation of the track blends with her vocals so well as well. So for me, it's beautiful. Is it going to win? No, it's not going to win. Is it going to come top 10? Probably not. Is it going to get
maybe last decade it would have won.
Say again?
Maybe last decade it would have won.
Yeah, for what it is, it's a stunning track. I think. Hello to official ESC. So you're telling us, wow, Lithuania, Ukraine, Romania, Australia, but only if Montaigne changes the staging outfit and works on her vocals. Italy is a good song too. We've got Christopher in the house. Hey, Christopher. You think Belgium's vibe is nice, but the song is a bit too boring for you?
But it will be a jury song.
Yes, it will be, I think. Is it risky enough for juries this year? Oh, we have no idea what's going to happen in Rotterdam. We have to say hello. Hey, Jay Santos over in Portugal. And we've also got ESD Manga in Turkey. Hello, guys. Ask us your questions. Jeffrey saying Belgium will be hit or miss, like calm after the storm. Clara, you were going to say something.
I think it would gather the votes of the older generations. Like, obviously, your grandparents are not going to vote for the Czech Republic like Kenama because this is not a beat they're used to. They're more used to elegant songs, more classical songs. And let's remember that Eurovision has a really wide audience.
Let's also remember how many songs we've seen going into the contest that haven't had a lot of hype and some negativity. Then, depending on the staging they pull out of the bag, it can completely flip. So until we start seeing rehearsals and we see what these artists are actually doing on stage, it's going to be hard. Cool. I think we've got a Romanian in the house. Hey, Du. Are you from Romania? Let us know. And which is your favourite Roxanne song? Let's talk about Czech Republic. Karin's saying Czech Republic's really underrated.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's just not what we're used to from the Czech Republic, but this Afrobeat is really fun. I think it's underrated because it comes from the Czech Republic, and if it would have come from a Mediterranean Latin country, we would have been behind. Like, yeah, this sounds like more what they produce here. But I like it. It works really well, and I'm sure we're gonna be dancing this song for a very long time.
I don't know if you've seen his performance at Vidbeer.
Yes, I've seen.
I think it's great, and I cannot wait to see this one on stage because I think this is going to be one of those ones like Lake Malawi in Tel Aviv that then people will be talking about. And he's got so much charisma. Laura, opinions, Afro beats at Eurovision.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, over the years you see people do supposedly more traditionally like ethnic music, which you don't necessarily associate with them. I don't see why it can't work, but I get concerned that if you do a music style that is not considered like traditional to your country, then it's going to be seen as too gimmicky and therefore not necessarily taken seriously. You know, it can work. It just, I think if people kind of think, well, why is someone from a country where Afrobeat isn't from doing an Afrobeat song, it can maybe make you seem a little bit disingenuous, or like you are kind of trying to imitate someone else's style, which isn't necessarily your own. And that's not a bad thing, but it just, I think, is a bit of a risk.
I mean,
well,
the
obviously his
singer,
roots are African, so it's it's probably what he's he's got links with that style. Clara.
Yeah, no, no, it's what I was going to say. That he is African, so it actually fits with his personality. I'm not sure with the whole country, but with his personality as an individual musician, I think he is.
He's a huge.
It might be authentic to him, but it's not necessarily the style you associate with that country. So you don't always know how that's going to land with the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think he's going to be one to watch, Benny Cristo, because he's got charisma. He's got a great vibe about him. He's a great performer. He's got some moves as well. Great stage presence and lots of energy. Like, what's not to love about that? And we're getting lots of slow songs so far this year. So it might end up being a standout.
Yeah, but that was inevitable after last year's winner. It was always going to be you were going to get a load of slow songs this year.
Gatta Bipolare, ciao.
I love your username, Bipolar Cat. With a cat.
Hello to Italy. You must be really proud of Diodato. But would love to know if that's who you were supporting in Sanremo, Gatta. So let us know. Emily Freeman, this one's interesting. So obviously Dora, the Croatian broadcaster, is not releasing the songs prior to the competition. So the first time we get to hear the songs in Dora will be Dora. I think that's the first time this has happened in. I don't ever remember this happening with any national final in kind of like the modern era. What do you think?
I kind of like it. Yeah. Like, and then everyone gets like a clean slate, the same slate when the song goes on.
I'm with you. I mean, Laura, you'll remember this. Like when we were younger, we didn't even get to hear the Eurovision song until the night.
Yeah.
There was no releasing the songs, or like you're hearing Serbia's song or Poland's song before. Literally the first time we heard it was on the night. So it was, like Clara said, like a clean sheet. You're voting for what you see there and then. I miss those days.
I mean, there's been a lot of different, voting selection styles over the years. Sometimes you pick an artist and they do lots of songs. Sometimes lots of different artists do lots of different songs. Sometimes you've got no idea. I don't necessarily know which is the best method. Well, arguably the best method is whatever Sweden and Ireland do, because they win the most. But,
Well, Ireland are hyping themselves up already. They're saying that they're coming with something as big as Lorraine and Euphoria. This is an interesting one. Denny Owl, what do we think about comparing Ukraine to Poland 2019? For you, they're very different. I'll take this one first.
Yes, go ahead, please.
I think it's just a bit of ignorance, to be honest with you. I think where you might get some countries that maybe aren't used to that style of singing or that style of music, they can be very quick to do a comparison. So I'm not gonna bash people for making that comparison. I guess it's just what you're used to. Obviously, from Ukraine or Poland, you're used to that style. It's very traditional for you, so you can hear very distinct differences, but maybe to ears from other countries they can't hear the differences. But Ukraine is personally, I didn't see the comparison until I saw someone else comparing the two songs. I understand why they were, but Julia didn't go into my head when I was watching the Ukrainian song for the first time. I was just watching the performance, I loved the staging. I loved the drums, and I loved her voice. So the comparison only came to me when I heard other people talking about it.
I think the only thing they have in common is that they're two countries sending ethnical songs or songs from their cultural background. And if you're not from like that region of Europe, you will think it sounds the same. But this is like when people say that Spanish and Italian sound the same, and not really. Yes, but no.
The only thing really linking the two songs for me is the style of singing. Because even with Tulia, I kind of had a bit of a rock vibe to it. Do you remember? It always reminded me of something you'd hear in like a St. Trinian's film. And Ukraine's song is totally different. That the only thing linking the two is the style of singing. And like I said, some people might not be used to that style of singing so much. We don't have that style of singing in the UK, so I can understand why someone hearing the two songs side by side might draw a comparison. Yeah, it's a bit of naivety. So, what do you think of that comparison, Danielle? Let us know. Jay Santos, Laura, too many ballads this year. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, like I say, that's inevitable. It's just the way things work of when you get whatever the winner was the year before, you just always get a few more of that style of song the next year. So you look at last year's winner, and this year you're always going to get, some slightly more pared down ballads. I mean, personally, for me, they're not my thing. Don't get me wrong, I love a ballad, but it has to be like a really good ballad. For me, a kind of general plinky plonky thing. Yeah, plinky plonky just isn't, just doesn't really float my boat, but that's fine. So personally, I get a little bit disappointed when I find there are too many ballads, because I think to make a ballad stand out is really hard. I think ballads, to make them, if you have a lot of ballads, to make one ballad head and shoulders above the other, it has to be really special. Otherwise, they can I think bleed into each other, because it's quite hard to make ballads different.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have a ballad on like in between many fast or dancey songs, but a whole show made out of ballads, it's like maybe not the most dynamic.
Yeah, absolutely. I think ballads absolutely have their time and place, and I think that you don't want a show that is all ballads or a show that is all like really, really fast dance numbers. You have to have a mixture, otherwise it just gets too much one way or the other. But in the same way that, I don't think it's great to have an entire show of just rock songs or just like really fast songs. I don't think a show of entirely ballads is great either, because they just kind of end up bleeding into one another. And unless you are a big Eurovision fan who has heard a lot of the songs beforehand, you have to bear in mind the majority of the audience hear them on the night for the first time. And if you hear a lot of ballads on the night for the first time, you're not necessarily going to remember who did what ballad, because there is a big risk that they will all kind of just sound a bit samey.
Yeah, I mean, I love a Eurovision ballad. Don't get me wrong. I would like to see a mix. It might be coincidence that we've had some slower songs released. We're only like 14 songs in, so what is that, like a quarter of the songs we have so far?
Yeah,
just crazy with like 2 weeks to go. We're going to be very busy over the next 2 weeks, guys. But we will see some other style songs, and the advantage that the songs releasing late will have is that they might be seeing, actually, we've got a lot of ballads, so let's go with this, like Euro pop or whatever, or this ethnic. We do need to see some. If you think back like 10 years, we were getting less ballads, I think, and we were getting more like kind of pop dance. So I guess there's always a fact. Let's have a look here. Juan will love a ballad for sure, apparently. Let's have a look. Do we know the running order for semi-final 1 and semi-final 2? No, we won't know until much nearer the time. So that's not been decided as yet. I saw someone telling us that Tulia are not together as well, apparently.
Really?
Well,
apparently not anymore. Let's have a look. Jeffrey, what are our thoughts on countries releasing their songs near the deadline?
For me, please go ahead.
I was going to say, it feels like everyone is releasing their song near the deadline this year.
We had like a couple of like Spain suddenly this year decided to release a song, release the name of the singer super early, which is quite kind of unusual. And some of the countries did very Plinky Plonky. I'm gonna make you a t-shirt with that Plinky Plonky. Sorry, where was I? Yeah, Plinky Plonky break. Some countries did release their songs very before advance, but then I think most of them are waiting to the deadline.
Yeah.
What about Norway? I haven't spoken about Norway. I've forgotten about Norway actually.
Attention.
Another ballad. I think she sells it so well.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Everyone sounds really good when they're doing ballads. They get to show off their voice, their potential. They get to do something very elegant, very classy. It's a safe bet.
And you can't help love Rika as well. She's so much fun. There are a lot of people calling for her to be the winner of Melody Grand Prix. She is. She's going. I can't wait to see it. I really, really like the song. It's a contemporary ballad. What it is.
Yeah, and I think that. Sorry, I lost you in the last part.
There's nothing wrong with that. Sorry, I'm just crossing my legs.
It's okay. I have mine stretched over here because it's getting tiring. No, but like I think also her lyrics are very contemporary because we see people doing a lot of things for attention, for other people's attention, or like posting stuff on social media just to get the attention of that person and losing respect with things they do just to get that attention. So I think it's interesting.
Let's say hello to Alban Kalocci. Hello to you. You don't like any of the songs this year. You're disappointed with your countries, France and Albania. Ooh. Two more countries we haven't spoken about.
Yes, but don't lose your hope. I'm sure there'll be a song out of the 42, 43 countries competing this year that you will like. It's very hard to not like one song out of 43.
Remember, Albania is going through the revamp process as well, so we haven't heard the final version. It's meant to be this turn it into some like a pop. They call it a pop ballad or something like that. Oh yeah, I mean Albania's been known to completely transform their songs. Sometimes better, sometimes for the worse. Yeah. Fingers crossed, our Elena's song is going to be transformed for the better. I have to say, I think Albania's a really nice song. It's not a Eurovision winner. It might not come top 10. She's got an amazing voice. She's like 21.
Yeah,
she's got an amazing voice. The song, any other year, if I'm going to say this, if Elvana hadn't been competing, people would be a lot more behind our Elena's song now, I think. There wasn't all the drama with Elvana and Metana. I can't say it, Metana. So try and be proud of your song because I think it is a good song. If the UK was sending that song, I would be quite happy with it.
If Spain was sending that song, I wouldn't believe it.
Yes, well, but the UK set a low bar, so let's be real.
So you don't? I was going to say you don't like any of the songs. We've got Happy Hawaii. Hello to you, Switzerland, Bulgaria. So we've got Switzerland have done a little teaser as well of their entry this year, showing this video of members of the public listening to the song, so you can't hear anything. And there's like some of the comments are, I don't recognise that language, or I recognise that language, but I don't know what it is.
That's interesting.
Yeah, some people are kind of popping along like this, which suggests it's not a slow song, and they've got something to live up to, Switzerland, after Luca Hänni last year. Because I mean, that song was amazing, exactly what Switzerland needed, back into the top 10 after how many years? Like Vanilla Ninja was the last time.
Yes, 2005.
2005, so 14 years later, they're back in the top 10. We've seen countries transform their fortune. Netherlands.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Switzerland's turn? Are they going to shock us?
Well, and it's said every year, but let's not forget staging. I mean, again, in a sea of ballads, if you're looking to be different, a good way to be different is staging something. If you can look back at some ballads, the ballads themselves, I would argue, weren't necessarily that memorable, but you've got Dima Bilan with Ice Skaters.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that, not necessarily for the song, but you remember it for the staging. So I think there could be some good opportunities for that stuff this year.
And you can always revamp that ballad and turn it into a pop song.
Yep.
Which apparently is what Relena is doing. Du's Pointe, you're saying Switzerland might be singing in Romanche. Be interesting.
Cool.
Have we ever heard that language at Eurovision? I'm not sure. Here you go, look, your soul animal, Sarah O'Halloran.
I love Vanilla Ninja.
Christopher, favourite ballad is Proud by Tamara. Well, there you go, a very, very slow, powerful ballad.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastically, Eurovision gave them their best, gave North Macedonia their best ever entry. Let's have a look here. I'm just going to try and pick out some comments. When is San Marino's song? Who knows? We've literally not heard a peep.
Mm-hmm.
No idea, but it'd be. We always forget about San Marino every year, don't we? And then they come with something either, or
maybe it's going to be Valentina at the last minute. Who knows?
Oh,
or maybe a duet, the ultimate duet between Valentina and Serhat.
Oh my God, I would die. I would die.
Let's talk about Poland, guys. So Justina Bosvik, I'm not sure if I said that right. You're saying you're not a fan of Poland's song, but her voice is unique. Let's talk about her voice because Alicja, I can never get the name right. I'm going to say Semplinska, I think. Alicja, she's like 17 years old. She's going to be 18 when she stands on stage in Rotterdam, and her vocals are insane. Such a young artist.
That final note, when she was stretching it and stretching it and stretching it, it was like, I'm blown away.
But do you think there is something to be said for? I get why they put really young artists in. I do, but I also think that young artists are more likely to be freaked out by the fact that you're singing live in front of mega millions of people. So I don't know. Yeah.
I think, though, to be fair, I mean, we were at Junior Eurovision in Poland, and there were 10-year-olds stepping out on stage in this huge arena.
Kids are fearless, and then you go through puberty and you develop fear. So who knows?
I like that. I like that thought.
I mean, she said, she seems like someone that's kind of destined to be a star anyway. So I'm sure this, she's been on The Voice in Poland. So I think she's used to performing. We've had some very young singers that have done great things at Eurovision. I'm pretty sure that there's some other really young singers this year. I just can't remember who they are. Do you remember who the young singers are? No, I mean, she's got that voice. Some people maybe don't like the song. I really like the song. It's not what I was expecting from Poland. I thought we were going to get something Vicky Gabor-esque, Roxana Viegel-esque. I thought we were going to get something very similar. It's similar in the fact that they're sending a very young girl with a fantastic voice. It wasn't what I was expecting for Poland, but that's not to say that I don't like the song. I'm pretty sure that they might end up revamping this song as well. And staging is so important for this one. Again, I want to see something really epic. If you actually listen to the song, parts of it, especially the chorus, and then when she's hitting those high notes at the end, it's epic. And it's called Empires as well. So
build it on.
Kind of leaves it open. Stephen Kendall, yes, Stefania is very young as well. Do you know how old she is? I'm sure she's only in her late teens. Is she like 18?
I think she'll be 18.
Yochem Peters, Django McCroy is bringing out his song on March the 4th. Now, everyone's going to be waiting for this one. The Netherlands. Literally, the Netherlands is going to explode, I think, when he releases his song. We've got like, what, 7 days to go, is that? 7 days, 6, 7 days. We get the Netherlands song. I can't imagine what it is like hearing a song of your country when you're hosting Eurovision.
No, we can't imagine that.
No, we can't. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. We will see.
Unless Estonia formally adopts me as a citizen.
Liviu Stancu, opinions on Romania's songs. So we did speak about these already. So I think the standouts were Alcohol You and Cherry Red. I think it's going to be between those two based on the clips. I've not heard full songs. So it seems to be those two that everyone's talking about as well.
I think Alcohol You's got more views. Is that right?
Again?
I think Alcohol You's got more views.
I think that's got the most views on YouTube.
Yeah.
When they released the clips, that was the one that everyone was talking about. But then since hearing the full songs, a lot of people are popping and getting down to Cherry Red as well. So, I mean, all 5 clips to me sounded really good. And I think if any of those 5 songs win, I think Romania should be very, very proud. The other thing that stood out is her voice. She's got, I mean, how old is Roxanne as well? She's young. Is she 21?
Yeah, she's not teen young, but she's young.
She's young. Liviu, right, I've had a few comments about this, so I'm going to respond to this. I should do a reaction to the full clips. I'm going to tell you exactly why I don't. It's because I don't like to hear any of the national final songs until there is a winner. So that when I react to the winner, it's the first time that I'm hearing the song in full. So that's the reason why I don't listen to the full songs and I don't do reactions to them. But maybe if you guys ask me enough after Roxanne's song is chosen, maybe if I have time, I'll see if I can do some reactions to the performances of those songs. But there you go. So I'm only going to watch the clips. But lots of other people in Team Eurovoxx have listened to the songs, and in the team, it's very mixed between Alcohol You and Cherry Red. So I have to shout out to the Team Eurovoxx members. They're the two that they're picking out. Jake Mason, what do we think of Latvia?
I like it. I think it's losing a little bit of hype right now, but when it came out, everyone was super hyped, and I think she's just laying low at the moment, letting this maybe is what you were saying, that maybe it's not so hype right now, but when it hits the stage, everyone's going to be blown away. And they will flush you. They will spray you.
We need to take to Rotterdam. We need to take some spray. Literally, like when you hear that song, you hear like what do you call it? Like a breakdown, and she's going.
The drop.
Can't wait to hear that song in a club because everyone's just going to go crazy. Is it going to qualify to the final? I think it will.
I think it will. I was pretty sure that it would. And now I'm still thinking it would, but not like 100% sure. Well, it will depend on what she brings on stage, to be honest. So she definitely has the vocals and the stage presence to qualify.
But they could revamp it. Who knows?
More to be, you're basically just reminding us about how busy we're going to be over the next few days. We've got 10 songs coming over like the next four days. That's really crazy. Let's have a look. Neil S, you're saying Rumour Mill says that the runner-up from Festivali Kunges might represent San Marino or possibly Ali Ryan. Imagine if San Marino sent Elvana with that song. Maybe they would be allowed to, I don't know. But that would be, I don't know. I don't know how that would go down with some people. I mean, I'd love to see her at Eurovision. Ali Ryan for San Marino? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen.
Not this year. Maybe the next.
I think it's created a talking point for her, which is, it's created some publicity. It's been a lot of fun to watch her journey trying to get to Eurovision. I mean, you never know what's going to happen with all these songs that we've got coming. I think it's unlikely. You know, a lot of people would love to see her. Jade, Funky Coffin, are we going to be at Eurovision concert? Oh, how could we miss it? Yes. We always have such a great time there, girls, don't we?
Yeah.
I already have my plane, so yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Jade, Funky Coffin, we want to meet you there. We would love to meet you at Eurovision in concert. So you have to make sure somehow you find us in the crowd. Maybe we'll have to do like a little meetup somewhere.
And if you see us, just come say hi. We're super friendly, even more friendly than on camera.
Jeffrey, Albania would be pissed if Elvana goes for San Marino.
I guess a better place. Yeah.
Karen's, we all know San Marino will be represented by a human, yes.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Let's have a look. P. Fukunan, Clara wonders what your reaction to Dale Dale from Diana Rotaru, Moldova's national final, is.
I haven't watched it, but I will make a point and note it in my brain and watch it after this.
Sam loves you. Hope Island comes back with a good song this year. 22 was adorable. I think deserved to come dead last. Yes, I agree with you. I liked 22 from last year. And Sarah, I was going to call her Sarah.
It was complicated staging live, though. It was too complicated. Too many cutaway shots. Which kind of, you could tell, made her too concentrating on where the next camera angle was going to be. It was overdone, which I think kind of took away from the fact that it was a nice song.
Yeah,
what she said.
Can't remember what her name is. I've got Sarah O'Halloran in my head, but I think that's someone in our live chat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Weirdly, I was in Dublin last week and was speaking to a taxi driver about this.
Were you sober?
Her name was Sarah, right? I literally cannot remember the girl's name.
Sarah Mac something.
McTurnan.
Sarah McTurnan, yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Morton. Thank you. Jade Funky. Oh, who wouldn't love to see Jedward back?
Oh, yes. We would party so hard with them. Well, they would party hard with us.
Yeah, they have to come party with Team Eurovoxx. What are Jedward even doing now? I haven't heard a peep out of them. Let's have a look. Can we say Rotterdam right? You must use the sound of A, like the last A of Laura and Clara, right?
Rotterdam.
Rotterdam.
Let us know how we did, Jem. I don't even know if I'm saying right, Bailey. Please no Jedward again. We have to say hello to Vladimir Pinzovsky. Hello to you. Let us know where you're from, Vladimir. Are you? Oh, I can see your picture. It looks like you're from. Are you from Macedonia? Let us know. I'm going to try Rotterdam. How is that? Yes. Yeah. So Vladimir's telling us on the 8th of the song, we get the song from Vasil. It's we're just going to spend all our time watching Eurovision songs over the next few days. Would like to know, Laura, are you Irish, British, or Aussie? You sound Australian.
How very dare you? I'm as British as they come.
Well, not really. You've got.
Oh yeah, sure. My dad's Italian and Maltese and was born in Egypt, but that's not the point.
Yeah. You need to be
someone exotic down there.
No, I am a parrot. I just repeat the accent of whoever I hang out with, and I've been hanging out with an Australian girl at work, so maybe it's rubbed off at me. Who knows?
Wow. I have to say British. I'm going to say British Black Man, 1991. I don't think I could do it myself. You're not listening to any of the songs until they're all released. So you've not heard anything so far. Wow, that's crazy. You haven't got long to wait, my friend. Like 2.5 weeks, I think, and we should have all the songs. Let's have a look. We've got Nick Zavodnoy. You're saying go. I need to know how to say this. Is it go A or goa? Not quite sure. But we were talking about Ukraine song earlier, and I think all three of us love it.
Yeah.
Love that it's something different. Love that it's something very traditional. Love her voice and her style of singing. Love the drums.
I love how it, yeah. And I love how it transitions into like a kind of rocky ending or rock and roll ending or like distortion ending. Like, what?
With the electric guitar, with the pyro coming
I
out as
love
well.
it. That's gonna qualify for sure.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, we're happy to have Ukraine back in the Eurovision family. We missed you last year, guys.
Yay!
Oh, right, Bailey. Apparently, Australia is last in the betting. Maybe this isn't going to be Australia's year. What do we think of Australia's?
I like the concept, the overall concept. I just think she has to work on her vocals. She has really good vocals, but she's moving so much. The breathing is difficult. So I think if she works, or like she tries running and singing at the same time from now till Eurovision, she's going to get like the breathing and the power she needs, like not the trembling of her voice, and she will definitely manage.
Oh, Emily Freeman. This is very interesting. I like this. You're hoping that Django's song from the Netherlands will contain some ethnic Surinamese elements. Oh, that'd be amazing. I don't think we've had some Dutch singers before of I can't say it. Surinamese. I can't say it. Surinamese heritage.
Near enough, Andy.
Suriname has been represented at Eurovision before, but I don't know if we've had anything with a Surinamese flavour. That would be interesting. I'm up for that. Emily Freeman. Hello to Jesse Matt Gaga as well. Yochem, I'm still letting you. I'm still waiting for you to tell us how we did with our Rotterdams. Do let us know how we got the pronunciation. Rye Bailey, UK is 12th since the leak, apparently 12th in the betting odds. I don't think I've seen UK that high up for a little while. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I bet you it's not going to be that song. It's going to be something totally different. I'm not sure how the song was leaked, or we will see. Sarah O'Halloran, you're talking about Greece. You hope Supergirl is a dance tune. I have a feeling that Greece is going with something upbeat this year. I miss those Greek ethno bangers we used to get.
I love a Greek ethno banger. They were so good. Yes. At the peak, Sakis Rouvas. I mean, come on.
Oh.
He danced on a giant stapler. What more could you want?
Yes. Who did Yasu Maria? Remember that one?
Yasu Maria. Oh my God, I love that one.
Oh. Let's have a look. Denny Al. So it's go A, apparently. That's how we say it. The A means alpha, beginning of everything. So the name means going to the beginning. Oh, thank you so much for that. I love hearing what's behind people's names and behind song meanings, etc. So thank you very much for that, Denny Al. Emily Freeman, you love Ukraine, but you hope ballad goes after it, or it closes the semi. You think it's amazing. A lot of fans for Ukraine. This year. To be fair, with a song like Ukraine Ascending, can typically go either way in Eurovision world. People will either hate it or they will love it. And it seems that people are loving this song. Let's have a look. P. Fukanan, you've heard Greece's entry is ethnic with Ariana Grande type of vibe. I cannot imagine what that would sound like, but it sounds very, very interesting. Happy Hawaii, you're expecting nothing good from Germany. We'll see.
Maybe Germany should take what they actually listen and it's on the radio, which is like German rap or German trap.
Do you know who I would love to see for Germany? Cool. I just need to find the name. So there's like an Albanian German rapper. Someone in the live chat might know who I'm talking about, but guys, keep it going. I'm just going to try and find his name.
Or maybe Helen Fischer. Like her name has been resonating like a potential candidate for Germany since forever.
Every single year, isn't it?
Every single year, yeah.
She's going to be like Madonna's age by the time they finally send her Eurovision.
Oh, catty.
Well, but she literally for the past 10 years, I swear I've heard her name come up for Germany. And every year she never goes. So maybe one year soon. So the artist I'm thinking of is Azet. Does anyone in the live chat know who this artist is? Because it's someone I've recently discovered. I think he's like either an Albanian German rapper, or it might be Turkish German. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, that's someone who I'd love to see for Germany. He would be insane. Yochem, you're saying Nina Hagen for Germany. I'm not sure who that is. Happy Hawaii. Helen Fisher is too big, apparently. For Eurovision. Karen's is saying Germany going to be represented by new talent, maybe someone from The Voice.
Nico Santos should go for Germany. He's doing really good right now in Germany.
Is that?
Nico Santos. I don't know where he came from, but he's now really big in Germany, and he has a song with Lena called Better. That is a really big hit right now in Germany.
Let's just say hello to Ola Pietchak. I'm not sure if I said your name right. I'm so sorry. Does that sound like a Polish name?
Yeah, Ola is a Polish name for Alexandra.
Are you joining us from Poland? If so, cześć.
I won't even attempt it. My Polish is non-existent.
Right. Jade Funky Coffin, thank you for bringing this up. France is not that bad. Do we like it? France is a nice song.
I like him.
Wow, guys, that is non-committal. I think it is fine. There we go.
No, I said I like him. Which is groundbreaking, I know.
I'm going to say France, if it wasn't... Right, I'm going to put it this way. When Tom Leeb was announced, we were expecting something maybe acoustic, maybe a bit rocky, maybe a bit country vibe, those styles of songs. Because that's kind of what he's done. We saw some great videos of him doing acoustic shows, etc., with his guitar. What we got is a nice ballad that wasn't written for him. I would have preferred to see him doing something that was written for him, or was written for him in mind. This is a song that anyone could have sung, basically. But it's a nice song. Yeah. I like it. I do like France's song. It's not a winner. It's not going to be top 10, I don't think. It's a nice song, but I would have preferred to see him doing something more in his style. But I love him.
Maybe they should find it.
Yeah, I don't find it objectionable, but I do find it a little bit of a generic plinky plonky.
Yeah, I saw something funny, and it was someone saying, like, the UK sent Michael Rice last year with a John Lundvik written ballad. Then France pick up the phone this year, say, "Hey, John, what are you up to?" You know, so it didn't work for the UK. It didn't work for the UK. I prefer it to the UK's entry last year, I have to say. And what an amazing song reveal.
Yes, indeed.
On the Eiffel Tower. It just looked amazing. So it's a nice song. It's not groundbreaking. It's not going to win. You know, if it gets a lot of votes, I think it will be more jury votes rather than votes. Who knows what they're going to do with staging as well. Happy Hawaii, you like Tom Lee, but not the song. Emily Freeman, I'd love to see rap at Eurovision.
That is very hit and miss.
I'm going to take you back to Love City Groove in 1995.
Oh, yeah.
That was good rap in Eurovision.
Well, good is a strong word.
For Eurovision.
For Eurovision. It's all about context.
Then we'll move forward to Daz Sampson. That was not good rap in Eurovision.
Sorry, guys. Do we need to remember track shitters, or have we all just forgotten about that?
Oh yeah, track shitter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Neil S is saying apparently the acoustic version of France's song is way better. Still not great, but better. Maybe that'll be an alternative. Let's have a look. Liviu Stankiu. How come Australia isn't part of the Big Five? So I don't think they could be part of the Big Five because they're still not a full EBU member. They're just an associate member. So that might be the reason. I don't actually know the answer, so I'm guessing a bit here. But also, the Big Five are the countries that pay the most towards Eurovision, hence being the Big Five. And I'm not sure what the population of Australia is. Is it 22 million or thereabouts?
It's not population based. Look at Russia.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, very good point. But yeah, not population based. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it might be something to do with them not being a full EBU member, obviously because of where they are. But that's one for us to look up. P. Fukanan, Drake or Mahmood type rap do well in Eurovision. Yes.
Yeah. If it's understated, it can be okay. But it's when you get into the kind of trying to be a bit too street, it just doesn't work because that's not going to connect with the general Eurovision audience.
Yeah, it's not the audience for that. Yeah.
Sam loves you. Will we be seeing Lithuania's best result this year? Their best is 6th.
Yeah.
Maybe do better. I think so.
Yeah.
Love them so much.
And they have a great sense of humor.
I think
I'm going to get some trousers just like his, and I'm going to wear them to Eurovision.
Oh, I didn't like the trousers. I loved him, but I didn't like the trousers. But I think there's potential that we could be heading to we're so early on. We only have 14, 15 songs, but Vilnius 2021 is not out of the question as far as I'm concerned.
And that's like the next road to where I live, so I would be happy.
And it'd be a lot cheaper than Rotterdam.
Definitely.
Official squish. Right, we're just going to answer this and then I think we will wrap it up, guys. So it hasn't been asked already. Which country would we really want to come back? Turkey, Luxembourg, Slovakia, Monaco. You got Morocco in the mix as well. Who's absent? Bosnia and Herzegovina. Who else haven't we seen for a little while? Andorra. Who would you love to come back if you had to pick one?
Turkey, hands down, every time.
Turkey, yeah.
Turkey have done some of my favourite entries over the years. I think they're a huge loss, without a doubt. Turkey.
It was bringing that Oriental flavor that we need in Eurovision.
Yeah, because both of you have picked Turkey, I'm going to go for a different one then. So I'm going to go for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah.
I miss those guys as well. And they've had some beautiful songs. I mean, think Layla by Harry Matahari. I can't say it's Koraki Tetsnam by I can't Maya. What was her name? Maya or Maya, someone.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm seeing her face. I'm seeing her dressed in black, sitting in the piano with like kind of brown, orangey hair. I know who you mean. With like a long neck dress and long chiffon neck.
What's her name? I'm sure it was Maya or Maya, and she performed with Dino Merlin as well. She's one of his backing singers the year before.
Yeah.
But Turkey is surely the most successful at Eurovision country that is no longer in it.
Agreed.
Yeah, I really miss Turkey. It always feels like there's a big hole in Eurovision without Turkey there. So I would love to see them back. You know, let's shout out as well to Monaco, Luxembourg, Slovakia. You know, there might not be the interest, but I'm really hoping that we will have a full family at some point in the future. Love to see some beautiful French songs from Monaco and Luxembourg. You know, Slovakia, now that Czech Republic is doing well, maybe you'll come back one day. We will see. And Andorra as well.
Yes. Gisela was in the Oscars singing Frozen. Frozen. So, yeah.
Guys, we're going to wrap it up because we've been a long time, nearly an hour. So thanks so much for joining us, hanging out with us tonight. We've loved seeing your questions and your comments. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like. Make sure you stick with us. Lots more coming up in the future. So many more songs coming over the next few days. So we're going to be Gizzy and Dizzy. But guys,
Plinky Plonky.
Love you.
Plinky Plonky.
Yes, Plinky Plonky. That's what you're going to take away from tonight. Guys, we'll see you all soon.
Bye.